Generating customer leads, I gotta think about that. I guess mostly mine's kind of like her social media. I'm generating by making my 3x3 rule, which we all know is 3 product posts a day and your 3 lifestyle posts. You guys gotta make sure you're posting, you gotta be consistent, but I've noticed that when I've steered away from not posting about the products, the customers have steered away. So make sure you're being consistent with your posting. And whether or not someone likes that post that I make on that or something, just a normal post or a product post, or I'm sorry, if they comment on a product post or if they comment on a, just like a lifestyle post, I will comment and I will ask them, you know, have you ever thought about trying one of our products? So I don't always start with a distributorship because like we just noticed, so many of you started as a loyal. So we gotta remember that loyal customers are just as important as the distributors that we're signing. Get those little customers on, get that wrap on them, and then it's gonna turn into so much more. So whether they like, honestly, I don't really focus just on commenting if they comment on the product post, I do it either or. So if it's a lifestyle post or a product post, I'll kind of lean towards that. Or the same thing, I'm making sure that I'm kind of staying active on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, and if I'm seeing someone talk about, I'm wanting to lead a healthier lifestyle, or I see them working out, I'll mention, hey, have you ever thought about trying IWU? They're working out, so why not? Lean muscle mass, you know, strength endurance. So you just really have to keep your eyes peeled. You gotta stay focused and you gotta really be thinking about everyone else around you, not yourself. And then a closing tip for me would be, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. Get them on the phone. That's my closing tip. Get people on, I have to think about it. Get people on the phone. The reason why I say that is people wanna hear your excitement. You can't hear that through a text message or sometimes even through a voice message. If you're just rambling on or if you're doing something with your kids and you're not really showing any type of excitement. I've noticed every single time that I've got them on the phone and I started talking about products, they were asking about more than what they thought they were calling for. So get people on the phone. And I know some of you are thinking, well, that's scary. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm telling you right now, it's a game changer. I've done it since the day that I started. I got people on the phone. I made sure that they heard that I was excited. People buy you before they buy the product. Thank you.
All right, Barbara, from you, how do you generate loyal customer leads? And then do you have a closing tip?
Yeah, so we started, I talked about the hundreds list, and 7 years in, that's now my thousands list. And I never really stopped adding to it, and I'm really fierce about the follow-up. And when I'm talking to people, I'm asking them questions like, do you have an event coming up? How did you hear about it? You know, about them. So I want to know basically, what can I do to help you? And then I can get excited about sharing, like, I have this product, I think you're gonna love it. And, you know, sharing if I have a before and after picture, things like that with them. And following up is so important to me. It's something I do more than one time a week. There's never a time when I'm sitting there like, I don't know what to do today. It's like there's always somebody to follow up with. So be really, really organized about that. Whatever your preferred system is, if you write it on a piece of paper, if you have it on an Excel doc, whatever it is, be really organized about who you've talked to, who you've introduced the product to. Start building that relationship with them, and then find an opportunity to introduce the product or the business to them. One of my favorites right now is asking them, hey, I'm having a Facebook event on Wednesday. If I invite you, would you watch it? And most people do. And then I can follow up with them, like what stood out to you, with, you know, and I can see what they're commenting on during the event, and then I can follow up with them like, hey, I saw you were commenting on the system. And again, ask them questions about what we can do to help them. Then I think to close, I'm pretty straightforward. It's like, okay, did you want to do the retail or the loyal customer program? Let them answer. And then I say, okay, is now a good time? Did you want to order with me over the phone or online? Let them answer what's better for them. If they say the phone, can I call you right now? If they say, I want to order online, I'm like, okay, did you have time right now? I can walk you through it. There's a way for you to get an extra $10 off a future order. So usually they want to hear about that. So it kind of makes them like they need me to help go through that order, and I want to make sure that they do it correctly, and if they do have any questions, I can help them.
So do you see that she didn't say, are you ready now or later? She said, do you want to become a loyal customer or a distributor? Do you want to do it over the phone or online? Do you want to, and she made it like, they would have to say, oh no, I want to do it later. She's assuming now. She's assuming no. And when you assume no, we just want to make it easy for people to say, okay. Are you ready to order? Okay. I can do it for you. Okay. We want to make it easy for them to say yes, and you do that. All right, Jocelyn, we know, again, social media, you're posting, you're a following up machine. Tell us a little bit about how you generate loyal customer leads and then how you follow up and close.
So Facebook specifically, it's people that I'm friends with, people I went to the same high school with, people that my husband's friends with, people that my mom's friends with. I try to find people that I have mutual friends with that I can reach out to. And as far as Instagram goes, I try to think of a target demographic that I can look at. So for me, I love people like me that are newlyweds that maybe were in college full time. So I try to think, what would a girl like me be following on Instagram? And that's gonna be like clothing boutiques. I know that if a 19-year-old buys clothes on Instagram, she's gonna wanna look good in those clothes, and I have something that's gonna make her look good in those clothes. So then I'm gonna follow her on Instagram and start being her friend and form a relationship with her. And just from doing that and being friendly with people on Instagram, that's how I've been able to build all of my followers and posting before and after pictures. In 2014, it was crazy. 1 month I signed up close to 50 customers just from posting before and after pictures every other hour on Instagram and forming relationships. It's all about forming relationships on social media.
So you get someone interested, they like or comment, they're like, okay, what is this? You piqued my interest, how do you close the sale?
The biggest thing for me has been getting their email address or their phone number so that I can get them off of social media and then I can follow up with that. And then from there, I answer their questions and then I say, when would you like to order? I let them pick a date and then I say, okay, great, I'm gonna contact you tomorrow and we're gonna get you signed up. Or if they say right now, I'm gonna say, would you rather have me help you to put in the order or would you have me walk you through it on my website? I give them the option and then from there, they are in control.
Awesome, thank you. Now Tiffany, you mentioned you have a closing tip that you forgot about. That's really good. She makes her loyal customers exclusive.
Oh, okay, yes. This is actually a tip from a girl in my downline. She's amazing. And I don't remember specifically who started this on our team, but this is really cool. So you guys know how when you sign up a loyal customer, they get their own landing link, right? So when they, in their first 30 days, they can send it to their friends and family. And if they order off that as a loyal customer, they get a box of wraps for free or $35 worth of any other product that they want. And that's unlimited. So what we've been doing is we've been taking our loyal customer and obviously we ask them, is it okay if we make this picture for you? So we take a picture and then on that picture, we actually, with Word Swag, put their landing link on that picture. We then give them the picture that they can post on their own Facebook page while tagging you, okay, to their demographic on their page. And then they're gonna talk about, hey, I just order these amazing products. Here's my link if any of you guys want to check this out. And that's something that you can stay connected with them. And now their link is up there and you're tagged on it as well. So that's your loyal customer. Now people are like, what is she talking about? Products I've never heard of it works. They're going to click on your page. You might get an ad or two. You might even get a few messages. You never know. Someone looking for something like this. So, like I said, I don't remember exactly who started that on our team, but that wasn't me, but all I know is that it's worked very, very well. So making that picture for them, putting the little link on there, and then letting them, even making just a little script for them to put on their page to talk about how they're a new customer, they can't wait to try the products, they can even say what they ordered if they feel comfortable, and that, hey, go check my website out, because it is their website. So that's just a little exclusive thing that we've learned.
Awesome, awesome. One of my favorite tips is when I'm looking to gather customers is I'll often say that I have one spot left. One spot left. And then I'll say, and I'm ready to, I'm putting orders in today, I've got one spot left, are you ready to get your order in? Otherwise, I'll give it to someone else. Because what I find is that I can offer them the world. I could be like, I'm gonna give you 40% off, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and they don't care unless I'm taking it away. So sometimes I'll say, I've got one spot left, are you ready to get going? Otherwise I'll offer it to someone else. And that usually creates a sort of response. So all right, we've just got a few minutes left. Last question. How do you retain your customers and provide good customer service afterwards? Because we know whether it's the system or the wrap that they start with, we want them to bridge to the other products and find something to marry to. Something they can't live without. Like defining gel, I will never be without defining gel. And we want our customers to find that one product that they just love. So what do you do to keep in touch with them and to increase your retention?
The way that I keep my loyal customers is by sending them just little samples, so just of the green packets. So if I am, I'll send out a little catalog in a, in just a little folder or whatever. I'll send them a catalog again so they can even look at the newer products that we just started with, and just throw a little green sample in there, and they'll call me and they'll be like, oh my gosh, those greens made me feel really good. And I'm like, I know, right? That's the best product ever. I'm just huge on the greens. I think everybody in the world needs greens every day.
So for me, I schedule follow-up texts with all of my loyal customers, one about 5 to 7 days after they've ordered to see, hey, did you get your order in yet? And then about 5 days before their next auto ship will run. Another thing I like to do, if it works out for the customer, is change their second auto ship to something different. So that way, if they still have defining gel and then they're not getting a second bottle of something that they already have, and I want them to try something new. So if it works out in that conversation, I will try to do that for them, just because we do want them to be married to the product. And then I like them to have my direct cell number. Like Denise said, make sure that they know how to log into their account so they have full control, they know exactly how to do everything, and know that it stops with me. I am their customer service. They don't really need to call and wait on hold. We signed up like 2 million customers last year, so that can't be too fun. I want to take care of it for them. For me, I want them to be loyal, like all capitals, all capital loyal. They are our brand ambassador. And then ask them for a referral. Oh, you loved it, that's awesome. Can I see your before and afters? Do you know anybody else that you think could use it? And really kind of grow your reach that way as well.
Every single month on the 1st, you should have your steps to success printed out. Every time I sign up a loyal, I write down their name and their ID number, because then I know that in next month, I can go back and I'll remember to follow up with every single one of those people because I wrote them down. Write them down. It's going to help you see your goals, and it's going to remind you every single month to go follow up with those old ones from last month.
Awesome. And don't forget, we've got the Loyal Customer Referral Program. We do have perk points. For every $10 they spend, they get $1 off any product that they want. Make sure they know the benefits of becoming a loyal customer, because most people want to have the best price, the best product, and they'll want to do it. So any last tips? Anything you're thinking of?
I forgot to say, when I text them, I save their info in my phone with their ID number and their first name. So when they text me back, it's super easy for me to log in and see what they just ordered, or if they have an auto ship set up, so I can respond more personally and say like, oh, are you loving your facials? Kind of talk to them about what they're using. So that's a little tip too.
Awesome, awesome. So some of you are out there and you're thinking, oh my gosh, this person needs to try the wrap, this person needs to try the system, or I was at a party and I need to follow up with these people. Write their names down, and during this break, text them and say, I am gathering loyal customers today. I'm putting orders in. I've got one spot left. Are you ready to place your order? Otherwise, I'll offer it to someone else. And we want to see all of you be loyal customer gathering machines. So give this group a round of applause.